Hi, welcome to an early beta of this sonic chaos experiment. The whole idea is to show strange attractors both in a dynamic way as opposed to in still pictures, and also to play the sounds that they generate. So what you see on the screen here is a strange attractor I call Bainbridge, after an old professor of mine. And it's got two parameters, A and B, that can be controlled here. And we start off with no sound playing. The volume is 0. That's in case your speakers are already turned up higher, you've got headphones on, so you can nudge up the volume gently. I'm going to raise it up using the spinner control to something like 0.15. Typically 0.1 to 0.2 should be good enough. And what you should be hearing now is a pretty high tone. Now, the attractor right now is this kinky little curve. However, if I change the A parameter, that curve will change. So you can see this is a dynamic system. And the curve is becoming much more simple. I can also control the parameter directly by typing into the text field. And the spinner will change everything in increments of 0.01. Now I'm going to change the B parameter here up to 1. You'll see that the attractor curve here gets kind of complicated, but then it simplifies to just 4 points. So now we have a 4-point orbit, and if you're hearing any sounds at all, they should be a high-pitched tone. I'm going to go back to the A parameter, and as I change that, you'll see those 4 points move, and then they split, and so now there's 8, and this is known as period doubling or bifurcation. And as I increase that A parameter, you'll see those points moving, and then at a certain threshold, they split again into 16, 32, and pretty well become infinite with very small change in parameter A. As I increase A, the system becomes more and more chaotic, and the sound corresponding to it, which you probably can't hear on this broadcast, becomes more like white noise. I'm going to continue to move A. There's only 500 samples being shown of the system at any given time, so it's not really as dense as some of the pictures you might be used to seeing of strange attractors. At a certain point, the system creates very large values. Those are clipped, and the sound generally changes. We hear that clipping as a sort of buzzing, so that means we've gone too high. Anyhow, that's the general idea. The idea is that you can change the parameters of this strange attractor and hear the corresponding sounds. I've also got one other example here. This is called simplicial numbers. I would say it's not strictly speaking a strange attractor. Instead, it is based on sequences of integers being arranged to create a waveform, and the patterns you see here are alternating patterns of noise and chaos. Anyways, I hope to add more systems here and more control as time goes on. Again, this is a very early beta, and hopefully I should be adding a little more documentation of what the individual systems are doing. Anyway, that's it for now. If you're interested, go ahead and enjoy. Thank you. Bye.